Everyone in here is all sitting down and bundled up. Let's start in a standing. Welcome to Yoga 9 a.m. Let's reach up. Big breath in. Hands to heart center. Bring them to the chest. And again, big reach up. Feel the shoulder blades move. Hands to heart center. Ground down through your feet. Press into the big toe mound. Press into the heels. Engage the thigh muscles. Pull the muscles up. Notice that engagement in the legs. Gently draw the belly button in towards the spine. I want you to go into your ribs and see if you can create a little space. Oh yeah, look at that. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. You can take your feet a little wider if that feels good. You can also bend the knees, really let the head hang. You can let the arms hang or take opposite elbow. That feels good. You can shake the head, yes, no, maybe. Again, softness in the knees. Inhale, bring the hands to knees, halfway lift, lengthen in the spine. And again, press down through the heels and then press forward through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold. You can grab hold of the legs and see if you can draw yourself a little closer in. Again, if it feels good, take some movement in the neck. Again, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the head. Exhale, fold. Inhale, toe heel the feet together. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat. We're going to come into a high plank. If you need to modify, you can always bring the knees to the mat. Pressing the ground away from you again, drawing that belly into the spine. And press through the heels, press into the hands. Downward facing dog. A wardrobe malfunction here. Your first downward facing dog today. You can pedal out the feet, wag the tail, find any softness in the elbows. Inhale, gaze forward. Gently walk your feet to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank, hold for a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Gently coming into cobra pose, tenting the fingers, lifting through the chest. Doesn't matter how far your chest comes up. What matters is really opening up the heart space and letting the neck be soft. Downward facing dog. Big breath in, gently walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold. Press into the feet, rise up, reach up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank, one breath in. Exhale, lower down. Option to take upward facing dog or continue with cobra. Downward facing dog. Elbows are soft, knees are soft. Inhale, gaze forward, gently walk to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Press in, reach up, rise up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank, breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Coming into upward facing dog or cobra. Respecting your low back. Opening through the chest. Downward facing dog. Big breath in, gaze forward, step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Like you're sitting in a chair, press that booty back, pressing into the feet. If it's comfortable, you can have your arms lifted. If not, you can take them forward if that causes any discomfort in the shoulders. Also an option to get more opening, you can clasp your thumbs. Wherever you are, I want you coming in low, low, low on that booty. Big breath in, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Left foot lifts and steps back, warrior one. Nice work, ladies. You look amazing this morning. Big breath in, hands to the mat. Step the right foot back, left foot forward, warrior one. You're a warrior for 2021. Getting ready for brick. Who's prepped? Like, oh, I gotta still do that today. Big breath in, hands to the mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward, gently step to the top. Halfway lift, fold forward, chair pose. Breathe in, hands to the mat, left foot lifts, steps back, warrior one. Gently lift through those side ribs, opening up the shoulder blades. Inhale, hands to the mat, right foot steps back, left foot forward, warrior one. Drawing those muscles in, give that little booty a squeeze. Inhale, hands to the mat, downward facing dog. Big breath in, right leg lifts. You can bend the knee, stack the hip open. You can roll the ankle. You can roll the whole hip joint if you want. Find a little movement, big breath in, right foot steps through, crescent lunge. Modify, left knee stays on the mat. But if it does, I want you to find that stretch in that left quad. Kaya level, you can float that knee up, coming onto the ball of the foot. Let's hear those legs talk to us, waking up the body. Coming into our twist, your knee is down, left hand to the mat, opening towards that right leg. Your leg is floated. You can do an open arm twist or bring hands to heart center. And use, my big belly's in the way. Finding that twist. Inhale, press into that right foot. We're gonna open up, warrior two. Spinning that left foot back, there you go. Coming again, low into that lunge. Extended side angle, right forearm, right thigh. Head is to the wall. Left arm can be in a cactus, bending the elbow, or if it's okay on the shoulder, extending it. If it's agreeable to your neck, you can take your gaze towards the ceiling or just keep it to the wall. Again, what I don't want to see is you collapsing in that shoulder. I want to see the chest open, pressing into that right foot. Big breath in, both hands to the mat. Coming into high plank, big breath in. Exhale, lower down. Cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot long. Bend the left knee. You can stack that left hip open. Roll the ankle. Roll the hip joint. Finding a little movement. Inhale, extend the left foot long. Step it through. Crescent lunge. Balance level, right knee on the mat. But again, I want to see you. It's not a Captain Morgan, no engagement. I want to see you pressing through, pressing into that left foot. Kaya level, yeah, press into those toes, lift the knee. Booty, 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 booty. Coming into our twist, if your knee is down, right hand down, opening up towards the left leg. Kaya level, open arm, or you can use that elbow as a lever. So many options. Again, the neck is relaxed, the shoulders are soft. We're engaging and twisting from our core. Our legs are engaged in our lunge. Big breath in, press into that left foot, spin that left foot back, warrior two. Extended side angle, left forearm, left quad. No collapsing in that left shoulder. I want length through the chest. Then you can bend the right arm or reach through. Big breath in, both hands to the mat. High plank, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Gaze forward, step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Again, we're moving into some twists, ladies. Option, especially if you have any special cargo, open arm twist to the right. Other option, hands to heart center. Use that elbow as a little lever. Again, notice what you're doing in your shoulders. If you're a little turtle, I want you to draw the shoulder blades back, lengthen through the neck. Inhale, back to chair pose. Can I hear your quads yet? They saying any bad names? That was a yes. Again, twist to the left, option open arm, or use those elbow as a lever. Again, notice the shoulders, notice what's going on in your neck. Drawing the shoulder blades down the back. Big breath in, back to chair for 3. Oh yeah. 1, forward fold. Step those feet out, soften the knees. Deepen the forward fold. Toe heel your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Coming into eagle pose. Finding the balance in that left foot, bending the left knee. Right leg comes over. And then you can take eagle arms, right arm under left. Or if you have the dexterity in the shoulders, you can cross the elbows and wrap the hands. Wherever you are, I want you engaging those shoulder blades forward and down. Big breath in, press in, rise up, switch sides, left leg over, left arm under. Inhale, reach and rise up. Second eagle on the right, right leg over, right arm under. Big breath in, rise up. Last eagle on the left, left leg over, left arm under. Inhale, rise up. Find the bottoms of your feet pressing into the ground. We're gonna do some more balancing poses. Standing leg raise. Finding your balance on the right foot, knee comes in, left knee comes into the chest. Stay here if this is challenging. If you want a little more, you can open up the left leg to the side and you can slowly take your gaze the opposite direction. If you want a little more, you can reach for those left toes. Wherever you are, set your eyes to one point that's not moving. Your drishti will give you focus. Focus on what you want. Focus on your goals, the changes you want to see in yourself. Big breath in, left leg back to center, press it forward, arms lift for 3, 2, 1, airplane. Left leg to the back, balance level. You can take your hands to the mat. Kaya level, you can float the arms long by the side. Pressing through that left heel. Pressing into that right foot, strong in the right leg. Big breath in, left leg lowers down. Take your feet hips width distance. You can press into the shins. Again, head is heavy and long. Toe heel the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up, reach up. Taking it to the left leg. Find that balance on that left foot. Right knee into the chest. Again, if this is tricky this morning, stay here. If it's not, you can gently open up that right leg, taking your gaze the opposite direction. And reach for those right toes. Set your eyes, set your balance. Where do you want to go this brick, ladies? What are you looking for? Big breath in, right leg back to center, press it through, arms lift for 3, 2, 1. Kick that right leg through. Balance level, hands to the mat. Strength level, you can gently float the hands up, shoulders are relaxed. Kaya level, press those arms long by the hip. I can't talk and balance, I guess, this morning. Listen to that left foot complain. Pressing through the big toe mound, pressing through the heel. Big breath in, right foot to the mat, feet hips width distance. Grab opposite elbows and gently sway the upper body if it feels good to you, side to side. I got a little glittery. Have to find my towel. Gently toe heel the feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up, reach up. Tree pose on the right. Again, we're going to find our balance in that left foot. Right foot is either a kickstand or pressing into the shin. Kaya Lovely, you can take it into the thigh, anywhere but into that knee. Take your arms up, take your gaze up. Big breath in and release, switch sides. Again, that left foot anywhere but into the knee. And try and create resistance by pressing the left foot and the right leg into each other. Like you're trying to push two opposing magnets towards each other. And then lengthen up through the belly and the spine. Big breath in, release, and switch sides. Finding the balance in that left foot. Lifting through the hips. When you have your balance, you can reach your arms. You can play by taking your gaze slowly up to the ceiling. Yoga is all about finding what's comfortable and then noticing if you can create a little uncomfort. Playing with your edge. Big breath in, release, switch sides. Last tree pose on the left. Using your gaze to center yourself on what you want, where you want to go, what you want to do. Big breath in and fold forward, ladies. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down. Cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Great work this morning. Inhale the right foot long. Step it through. Warrior one. Open up warrior two. Spin that left foot parallel to the back of the mat. And straighten that right knee with a little softness. Ribs come forward. Triangle pose. Right hand to the inside of the calf. If you have any discomfort in the shoulders, you can play with this upper arm. You can take it to the low back to create opening in the chest if you find yourself collapsing, or reach it through. Just notice what you're feeling in that left shoulder, noticing what's happening in your neck. Chest is open. Knees are soft, pressing into the earth. Now imagine somebody's pulling your left hand. We're going to come up, facing the wall, feet parallel to each other, a little softness in those knees. And we're going to fold over. Again, let the knees be soft. You can bring the hands to the mat, let the head hang. Noticing if you have a little space to deepen the stretch along the hamstrings and the backs of the legs. If you've taken too much, you can press into the hands, giving yourself some support. Big breath in, lengthen through the chest. I'm going to gently walk the hands to the right side, towards the right foot. Big breath in, back to center, and then gently walk the hands to the left foot. Inhale, back to center. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, rise up. Coming into pyramid pose. Bringing that foot that's forward towards me, stepping the back foot up so that your pelvis is parallel to the front edge of that mat. And then you're gonna press that right hip back and fold over. You have a block and the ground feels far away, great place for it. Or you can just rest your hands on your shin. If you have the space, keep pressing that right hip back. If you have tightness in those legs, this can be an incredible stretch. Again, you just want to create a gentle sensation. Anything sharp you want to move away from. That nice warmness. And again, allow the knees to be soft. Whenever we're working out, we want to be mindful of how we're moving our body, what our joints are doing. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the mat, high plank, lower all the way down, upward facing dog or cobra, downward facing dog. And pedal out the feet, wag that tail. Oh, that feels good this morning. Inhale, right foot long, step it through, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Spin that left foot, right foot parallel to the mat. Coming into triangle, straighten that left leg, ribs come forward, hand to the inside. And again, play with this upper arm. You can take it to the low back to really create opening in the chest. Or if it's okay, reach. Also option goal post. This is also a great place for a block if you have one. Gaze is either neutral, or if it's okay on the neck and shoulders, you take it towards the ceiling. Really find opening in this right side body. Maybe even into the legs, you might feel it if you're pressing into the ground. Now imagine someone's pulling that right hand, pulling you up. Feet parallel, knees soft. We're gonna move into those shoulders. You can take the hands to the clasp each other, gently fold over. It's okay on the shoulders. You can allow the hands to float over. Mine don't. Yours can though. Knees are soft. Noticing your breath. Gently release the hands. Pressing in, coming halfway. Hands to the hips, rise up. Pyramid pose, left foot towards me. Step that back foot up. Again, pelvis parallel to the front of that mat, drawing the left hip back, right hip forward, and fold over. Hands can come to the shin, or a block if you have one, or if you have the space, coming to the floor. And again, knees are soft. If it causes any discomfort, you can play with the closeness of your feet. Sometimes people are just way too far back, which hyperextends that front knee. So you can step that back foot forward a little bit, finding softness in that front leg. And again, noticing if the pelvis is twisting or if it's parallel to the front of your mat by drawing that front hip back. Big breath in, press into the mat. Step back, high plank, breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Big breath in, rock forward, high plank. Balance level, you can come down to those knees. We're gonna count for 5, 4, press the ground away. 2, 1, you've got this, lower down. Coming into locust pose. I have like a small wardrobe here. Hands to the hips, pressing into the mat. Balance level, feet float off, chest gently lifts. You can reach the hands up if you want a little more. Press into that belly, reach. Big breath in, lower down. Second locust, rise up. Really engage the low belly, protecting the low back. Big breath in, lower down. Gonna come into floor bow or half floor bow. The right side. Drawing the right foot in. If you have the flexibility, you can reach for that right foot. The left hand is there for support. If you have the flexibility, you can reach for both feet. I can't right now. Oh, you're so close. And really press that heel forward. Nice work. Big breath in and lower down. Bending the knees, head to the mat, windshield wiper the legs side to side. And we're gonna do second floor bow or the other side, reaching for the left foot. Can't do it right now. Press into that heel. Supporting yourself with that front forearm. Breathe for 3, 2, 1, lower down. Again, you can bend those knees, windshield wiper the legs side to side. Gently press into the hands, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. We're gonna gently bring our knees to the mat, coming into camel pose. Hands to the low back, pressing those hip forwards, engaging the hips, and gently taking the head back. If this causes any discomfort, stop right there. This is an intense pose. If you have the space, you can reach for the heels. Wherever you are, I want you pressing those hips forward, lengthening through the chest. And on your exhale, rise up. Woo, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, let the head be loose. Gently come onto your knees and lower down onto your back. Continuing to our back bends, bridge pose, pressing into those heels, lifting those hips up. Press, press, press for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. And again, rise up. Here we go. 3 of 4, ladies. You can draw into those elbows, engaging that tushy, lifting those hips. If you want to play with a little more, you can lift the right leg, pressing the heel towards the ceiling. Or if you want a little more, you can lift up in the wheel for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Notice what you're feeling. Notice the thoughts in the mind and rise up halfway there. If you lifted the right foot, lift the left leg. You played with wheel, play with wheel again. For 3, 2, and 1, lower down. Last one, ladies, grand finale. Here we go. Rise up, press those hips, press into those feet. You can use those triceps pressing into the ground to lift the low back even higher. Big breath in and release. Lower the hips, soles of the feet together for butterfly pose. Arms can stay long by the sides, or if it feels good, you can take them overhead. Gently draw the knees into the chest, giving yourself a great big hug. If it feels good, you can find some movement, rocking side to side on the spine. Setting up for happy baby, you can draw the backs of the knees towards the chest. Or if you have the space, reach for the soles of the feet. Trying to keep the tailbone on the mat. We've all seen those happy babies. If it feels good, find a little movement. If you can bring your toes to your mouth or not. All right, ladies, a little bit more core work. Let's press those feet towards the ceiling. Flex, flex, flex. Balance level, head on the mat, arms gently lifted. Strength level, lift the head up. Option to take the hands behind the head if that feels good, supported. We're gonna take the right leg just before the low back wants to lift. So I want you pressing the low back into the mat and seeing how low and really engage the low, low belly. Oh yeah. Let me find my watch. Here we go. Big breath in and switch. And again, we're just gonna find that spot where we can keep the low back really press, 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 press into the mat and lower the left heel. Everyone loves this slow and steady stuff, right? Isn't it great? No one comments. All right, we're gonna move with our breath. Inhale, lower and lift. Oh yeah, nice and slow. Slow and fun, like the tortoise. Woo! If you need to modify, you can bend the legs, or you just take the head. But wherever you are, I want you really pressing that low back into the mat. Woo! Feel that low, 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 low. Vicky at Coach Folsom Kayak calls our little bean burrito down here. Woo! 2020 gave me a bigger bean burrito than I wanted. How about you, ladies? Who's ready for brick? Breathe and move. Breathe and move, slow and steady. 15 more seconds, ladies. You've got this. If you need to modify, bend those knees. Wherever you are, find a way to keep moving and keep moving. For 5, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Grab those knees into the chest. Give yourself a great big hug. We're going to rock forward and backwards 3 times. Boat pose, balance level, feet on the ground, chest is lifted. Strength level, float those feet up. Kaya level, go big. Can't lift them. For 3, 2, 1, rock and roll 3 times. And then up to boat pose. 2 of 3, ladies, almost there. For 3, nice work. 1, rock and roll 3 times. And then come into boat pose. You've got this. For 3, 2, 1, rock and roll. And gently come into downward facing dog. We're gonna slow it way, 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 way down. Coming into half pigeon on the right side. Right knee towards the right wrist. Great place for a block under that right hip. If you're like me and the first time you did this, you thought I'm trying to kill you, Please take this on your back. Nice work there. By making a figure 8, figure 4 with your right knee, right ankle to the left knee. Allow yourself space to feel. Allow yourself to notice if you've taken too much and need to bring ease. Or notice if you held back and you have space to go a little deeper. Just notice wherever you are and allow yourself to know that that's exactly where you were meant to be in this moment. For some of us, this work is not our first. We've been through many. We know what we get stuck. We know where we hold ourselves back. Invite yourself to be okay, to know with awareness so you can move through and move towards the changes you want to see within yourself. Take a long, big breath in, stay for the exhale. Pressing into the hands, coming back to downward facing dog. If you're on your back, you can gently draw the knees into the chest. We're slowing way down, so if you need to put on your sweaters or socks, please do so. And then setting up for half pigeon on the left. Again, great place for a prop under that left hip. Or again, if it's just too much this morning, please feel free to take this pose on your back. I'm sure I shared the story when I first did this pose 5 years ago. I thought my teacher was trying to kill me, literally ripping the muscles away from my bones. What are you looking forward to this brick? What are you not looking forward to this brick? I find meal prep tedious and incredibly challenging, but I'm holding myself to it today and prepping my lunches, talking to my husband about what we want to do for dinner. Is it going to be hard? Yes, but as Glennon Doyle says, we can do hard things. Find the breath flowing in and out. Noticing yourself right here in this moment. Take a long, big breath in, fill up, let it go. Pressing in the hands, downward facing dog. If you're on your back, drawing your knees into your chest, giving yourself a big hug. We're going to set up for half frog, coming onto our belly. We're going to bring the right knee in line with the right hip. Ankle is flexed. It can be helpful on this wonderful warm floor to kind of move to the side of your mat. And if you want more, you can also extend, pressing through the right heel. And then some folks like to take their head the opposite direction, neutral or towards the right foot. Just finding what's comfortable for you. You can also gently press the right knee in, getting a little more into that right inner thigh. Gently bring your awareness to your shoulders. Take a long, big breath in and let it go. Gently bring the right foot to meet the left and scooch over to the right side of the mat. And then drawing the left knee in line with the left hip. Flexing that right foot. And again, find what feels good in your neck and shoulders. Always an option to extend the right leg. Or simply just press that left knee in, noticing what you feel in that left inner thigh. Again, bring your awareness to your shoulders and upper back. Take a long, big inhale, fill up, and let it go. Bring the left leg to meet the right. Gently rock the pelvis side to side. Gently press into the hands, coming into tabletop, hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. We're going to stretch those shoulders a little bit, coming in to thread the needle. Left hand down. You can start with a gentle twist to the right, reaching the right arm up, and then thread the right arm, right shoulder to the mat. Head comes down. You can keep the left hand near the face for support, or to bring more of your body's weight onto that right shoulder blade, you can extend it. You can play with the sensation you are creating, you are feeling. Allow yourself to trust what you feel in your own body. Only you know how that feels. Bring your awareness to your belly. Take a big breath in. Allow the belly to fill up and let it go. Pressing into the right hand, coming back to tabletop. Pressing the right hand down, you can gently twist to the left side and then thread the left arm through, left shoulder to the mat. Left cheek comes down. You can extend the right arm to deepen the intense sensation. Again, bring your awareness to your belly. On your next inhale, fill up, let it expand as big as you can, and let it go. Pressing into the right hand. We're going to lower all the way down onto our belly. Right arm, the elbow comes just above the right shoulder. And you can gently just press in, or if you'd like to, you can gently roll onto that right side. You can keep the left knee towards the chest or take it towards the back, whatever creates a nice amount of sensation. Big breath in and let it go. Gently come back to center. Left arm, elbow slightly above the shoulder, and then gently roll onto that left side. Right knee can come towards the chest, or if it feels good, you can stack the leg behind you, creating an easy sensation in the pectoralis major and minor. If you sit at a desk or just have your arms in front of you a lot, this can be a very intense pose. Big breath in, fill up, and let it go. Gently come back to center, pressing into the hands, coming into child's pose, knees out wide, lowering the belly down. Elbows can be bent as goalposts, or if it's comfortable, you can stretch the hands long, allowing the spine to lengthen, inviting relaxation. Big breath in, press into the hands. Gently come onto your back, setting up for a spinal twist. Right knee into the chest, and then take the right leg across the body. If you have a favorite version of this pose, please feel free to have the freedom to take what feels good to you. Noticing your breath. Take a long inhale and exhale it out. Gently come back to center and switch sides. Bring the left knee into the chest and then across the body. Noticing your breath, take a long inhale, fill up, and let it go. Gently come back to center, drawing both knees into the chest, giving yourself a great big hug. And then setting up for Shavasana, legs long, arms by your side. You can gently tuck the shoulders down, blades down and back. If you haven't already, close down your eyes. Allowing this time for stillness. Allowing this space just for you. This is your time. Inviting ease and grace. When you face the obstacles that come into your path on your road to what you want for yourself. And with that ease, giving yourself the strength to stay true to your choices, to stay true to the commitments you made to yourself. Permission to be easy so that you can be your strongest. Gently bring your awareness to your fingers and toes, noticing the rise and fall of your breath. Gently roll onto your side, coming into the fetal position, using your arm or a prop to support your head. Acknowledging yourself for showing up. Acknowledging yourself to question what it is you want for this brick. Acknowledging yourself to have patience so that you can be your strongest. With your eyes closed, gently come to a seated position. Bring your hands together at heart center. Ladies, thank you so much for sharing your practice with me this brisk Sunday morning. I wish you all the most success, and if I can be of any support or help on your journey this brick, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Namaste. This is power. Let's clap. Way to go. Who's done their meal prep? They're all giggling. She did some. Good work.
You know what? I think
You're welcome.
music and dance. So that's what I did. I was just.
Thank you.
I have a. You're welcome. Thank you. I have a playlist on my phone that I'm like, I'm feeling blue. I'm like, turn on the feel good playlist.
So that was helpful.
Great. Ooh wee. It got chilly. Floor is amazingly. Oh, that's it. Oh, I love salsa. I like all music pretty much. Pretty much. Whew. You're welcome. Enjoy your week. Day one is tomorrow. Sunday's always weird because it's like, is this, it's like the eve of the new week and the old week. I always like to incorporate little brick themes into it. So we're on track for those who are doing that. You're welcome. Enjoy your day. It looks like we may have sun. A little peek. Oh, it was freezing. It got to 42 at my house. It was like, this is ridiculous. My mom's like, it's warmer here. And